And good afternoon from Lady Cat Field. I'm Levi Gilbert alongside analyst and public announcer pulling double duty again.
That's what I do.
Tim Roach. It's another Conway Corp Spring Sports Special for you today. And your Lady Cats play host to Northside on Senior Day. And these Lady Cats come into tonight's action riding high off a 2-1 win over top-ranked Cabot last week.
Yeah, and played, 2-1 game at Cabot. They're used to putting up numbers in Cabot, and they hit the ball really well, and so we had a great night from Caitlin. And then defensively, the way and I didn't get to see the ball game, but Coach Hickey was all over the defense. Really, really well played ball game by the Lady Cats.
Lady Cats 16-6 overall, 7-3 in conference play. Currently sitting in that 3 spot. Game situation a little strange because of COVID and cancellations, but 7-3 ahead of Northside at 4-4. So a big game for your Lady Cats tonight.
Yeah, and they can hold on. They should hold on to the 3 spot. And Coach Hickey was mentioning that there was a chance, there was some angle. There's always an angle, right?
Right.
That they could go to the 2 seed, but I think a lot would have to go in their favor. 3 seed is a really good spot for them, and we're getting ready to get started.
All right, we'll turn it over now to Tim to announce the starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Cat Field, where this afternoon the Conway Lady Cats take on the Northside Lady Bears in a 6A Central matchup. Here are the lineups. First for the visitors from Northside. Batting first and pitching number 3, Kaylin Massey. Batting second and playing left field, number 7, Tori Sumbler. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 4, Danessa Teague. Batting fourth and catching, number 8, Chloe Ray. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 14, Hannah Entricken. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 2, Bailey Brinkley. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 29, Keely Roberson. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 13, Erica Johnson. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 1, Anna Hale. And now here's the starting lineup for your Conway Lady Wampus Cats. Batting first and playing center field, number 9, Sophia King. Batting second and playing second base, number 12, A.K. Bunting. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 11, Allie McMillan. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 15, Sydney Weisner. Batting fifth and catching, number 2, Sage Teague. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 8, Allie Hall. Batting seventh and pitching, number 27, Caitlin Erickson. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 16, Caitlin Conrad. And batting ninth and playing left field, number 5, Braylon Conley. Lady Cats are coached by Chada Hickey. Now, if you please rise as the colors are presented by the Conway Junior ROTC. And now our national anthem, sung this evening by Abby Duvall.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars
Please remain standing until the colors are retired, please. Thank you. Again, one final round of applause for Abby Duvall. Let's play ball.
Good job, Mr. Tim, pulling double duty again. We get PA Tim and analyst Tim.
But the same personality.
The same enthusiasm.
Yes, yes. So really excited to be here tonight to talk about the Lady Cats. The softball program, year in and year out, Levi, does a fantastic job of representing the Conway program at state. I mean, it's year in and year out they're there. A lot of times they're in that spot where they are now, third, fourth. That happens a lot of the years. The powers, you know, these are the same names, right? Bryant, North Little Rock, Cabot, Conway. Those are the four that are interchangeable. And this year, the Lady Cats, even though they are third, they're a young team really making an impression on Central this year.
Yeah, sitting pretty securely in that 3 spot. You did mention earlier that there is still a chance. Coach Hickey said they have to win out this week and against Bryant by 2 or more runs next week to have a shot at the 2 seed. So
yeah,
still a possibility.
It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough.
But it's all going to start right here as we are just seconds away from the opening pitch. Kaylin Erickson, 12-5 on the year.
Leading off for Northside, the pitcher number 3, Kaylin Massey.
How many times do you see a pitcher hitting leadoff?
Not very often. This is one of those rare occasions. Really, really good pitching matchup here. Caitlin really likes to move the ball around a lot. You talk to Coach. She's not going to overpower you necessarily with her fastball, but boy, she can move it around the plate.
Erickson starting off with a strike. Be outside as Massey holds off, evens the count at 1-1. Beautiful day here in Conway. A little overcast, but 77 degrees. Couldn't ask for a better weather for some softball.
This time of year, it's brutal in this press box. The sun comes straight in. Nice pitch. Really moved that ball well on the inside. Now, for those that are new to softball and watching it for the first time, maybe this field, this is the size field they play on. It's kind of like a little league field, but it doesn't play that way. It's a fast-paced game. These ladies really know how to get around the bags.
1-2 has Massey fouling it off to stay alive. Yeah, you mentioned the dimensions. More compact than the baseball field, but so much speed. It's a really fun game to watch.
Oh yeah, they use speed at this level. I mean, power does happen. It's 200 feet really to most alleyways to get it to clear the fence, but speed was really the major player in softball.
Massey fouls off again, and our camera operator Maggie is going to have to protect the camera at all.
Yeah,
by all means necessary.
Sure. Why is Maggie moving away from the camera?
I'm just kidding, Maggie. Yeah. Save yourself. Erickson has mixed it up.
Wow, that ball was powered and almost took out a fan. Powered out of play. She really got a hold of that one. Now you kind of expect she turned on that on the inside, so let's see if she starts to kind of push to the outside. She's got 2 or 3 balls to work with. You want to see her kind of maybe lay outside here.
Been on a 1-2 count for about 4 pitches now. Erickson gonna slow it down outside.
Yeah, there was the outside pitch. Now, the Lady Cats outfielders were playing up a little bit. I think moved back a couple of steps after that foul ball reached way out into the greenhouse area.
2-2. Massey swinging, fouls it off again to the right side.
Yeah, anything that's been on the outside of the plate that she's gone after, she's popped up, she's driving underneath it. So keep working her away. She tried to jam her inside earlier, and that's the one that ended up over at the greenhouse.
Count still at 2-2. Erickson delivers. Massey trying to slap that out to right field in foul territory. Hauled in by Allie Hall.
Senior Allie Hall making a great play down the line. Next up for Northside, the left fielder number 7, Tori Sumler. So that was a really good play because not only was it slicing away, but the wind is blowing it out that way. It's kind of coming in a little bit, but definitely blowing to right field. That's a tough catch by Allie Hall.
So 1 away for Sumler. And Erickson starts outside again.
Yeah, a lot of movement on that pitch right there. Really making it spin.
Getting a great angle. Another benefit of the smaller dimensions of the field is we can get a camera out in center field.
Yeah, great shot.
That's going to be fouled off to the left side.
So the great thing about that pitch right there from an inside perspective is that that's going to be a foul ball almost every time. They've got to get their hands in. They got to wait really late, keep their hands inside. Else it's going to be just a foul ball. So good spot there just to get a strike, and now you can come back outside.
1-1 count for Erickson. Brings it up high and inside. And it's Sophia King in left center making a speedy recovery and getting out number 2.
Yeah, that's Sophia's the one that I think made a couple of robberies at Cabot. We can talk about that later, but really good skills in the outfield. Now batting number 4, Danessa Teague. Yeah, she apparently had a fantastic night, not only at the plate, but also in the field, robbing Cabot of a couple of homers at the very least.
Erickson starting outside again.
And that looked, off the bat, that looked like that was destined for the gap. And she really closed and made a great play there.
The long at bat with Massey. Erickson made quick work of Sumler. She's even the count at 1-1 with T.
Getting a lot of foul balls. I mean, it's not a lot of swing and miss right now, but she's getting really lazy contact off of it. So able to work foul balls to get ahead.
Gets her to swing and miss on that one.
Yeah, great pitch. Really worked the outside edge, started off on the outside, and broke it across into the black. Off the black, actually, into the chalk.
One, two. We'll see if Erickson can get the punch out. Fouled off. Outside right field.
Yeah, early on here you can see the real intent is to work inside for fouls, work outside to get pop-ups and lazy fly balls. Even the line drive was really out across the plate, so trying to work the outside to get the out.
One, two, and she jams Teague inside. Foul ball.
So no, we're not counting pitches like we do in baseball. And they don't do that in softball. It's a different motion. It's underhanded. It's fast. It comes in, but it's not the same wear and tear on the shoulder. So they don't have a pitch count. So you see a lot of times you'll see these long at bats, and you'll see her throw 100 pitches, 110 pitches, yeah, easily.
Teague makes contact. Going to be out 4-3. And Northside goes in order. 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Court. Back live at Lady Cat Field. It's Conway High softball here on Conway Corp. And we couldn't be more thrilled to bring it to you live on channels 5 and 585 and on YouTube. Not a first to do a softball game. 2 years ago, we had Conway Corp help some students
Do the streaming?
do a softball stream, but a first for you and me to be behind the mic for softball. Well, on air. You're behind the mic all the time.
Spent 4 years here working. My daughter, May, was a 4-year letterman for the Lady Cats, so really close to the program. Worked on they have a really good parent committee that does a lot of work, and so it's a well-run program. Leading off for the Lady Cats, the center fielder number 9, Sophia King.
King hitting .416 on the year.
Yeah, now that's the kind of leadoff you want right there. High speed.
She gets on base. Let's see if she can start the Lady Cats off here.
She's a slapper, and so again, for those that have not watched softball, slapping, in what you'll see in softball is for slappers, they'll be on the left-hand side, and they start in the very back of the box. They move toward the ball as it's in flight, trying to get a lead spot down the line. You'll see a lot of balls pounded into the dirt from this position. Really puts pressure on the infielders. Normally the third baseman and shortstops get a lot of work with slappers. They try to angle it over there and make it as long of a throw, and with that quick jump they can beat it out in a lot of cases.
2-0. King takes the first strike. I gotta imagine it's hard on the pitchers. You're delivering and you're seeing some motion right in front of you.
They, it's a lot of times if they're focused on their target, it doesn't bother them. But yeah, that's a lot of movement in the box.
3-1 count coming up for King. King has earned 3 walks on the year. She swings over the top there. Full count coming up.
A little frustrated with her swing there. That's got to be. Listen, I've never tried it. To be coming at a ball that's coming at around 50 miles an hour, and you're trying to run at it and swing and make contact on a ball that moves. It's a pretty tough gig.
Full count to King, and she slaps it out of bounds on the left side.
Yeah, she's definitely. And a lot of times you'll see most of the slappers. They don't change their intent in terms of slapping, but what they may do is really just try to make contact with 2 strikes, just trying to get the ball in play.
I did it again, Tim.
What?
I said out of bounds, that basketball. I just can't let it go.
There we go.
King slaps it over to third base. Close call. It will be a 5-3 put out.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the second baseman, number 12, A.K. Bunting. Yeah, that's a tough play. I told myself I wasn't even going to get involved with the officials.
Especially they're so close to you right now.
Yeah,
they might hear you.
And that's a tough call. I mean, and you see that in softball at first base, tons. I mean, these bang plays. That's a 50-50 call. Probably the right call. If I had to be honest about it, it looked like it probably was. I got Debo over here telling me no, but I think it was out. Yeah.
1-0, and Bunting makes it 2-0.
We got Nick DeBoard over here running the sound. Nick plays football for the Wampus Cats. Coming back this year? Yeah, all right, here we go.
Heard him talking about track, too.
Yeah, he's not supposed to, I don't think. He's throwing the shot for the track team, but got hurt in Jonesboro tore an ACL and has been working hard to get back. Really looking forward to seeing him play. Maybe on both sides of the ball. Yeah, there we go.
Bunting has worked the count to 3-0. And she will earn a walk, her 12th walk on the season.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the shortstop number 11, Allie McMillan. Allie has got some power.
Yes.
So what is that, 6 home runs?
6 home runs, 21 RBI.
Wow. Wind's not helping her tonight, but let's see if we can power through one. I know you want to see dingers, Lady Cat dingers, not
right. No
not
Northside
red team,
dingers.
no red team
Yeah.
dingers.
None of that.
Yeah. The wind is blowing in though tonight, so it's probably a little bit tough. If you put it out to right field, you might have a chance to go.
McMillan hitting .438 on the year. These Lady Cats have done a good job early working the counts against Massey.
Yeah, looking for the pitch, being real patient. That's good. And even on the leadoff, Sophia made really good contact. Really, I thought had a good play to get it beat out.
McMillan fouls off the 2-0 pitch.
Good aggressive swing there on the inside.
One out, one on for McMillan. Allie showing some patience there. Lays off the high. Heat, 3-1 count coming up.
Yeah, big hitters count here, 3-1. It needs to be something exactly where she wants it or not go. There it was. That's where she wanted it.
Massey jammed her inside. Full count coming up for McMillan. McMillan chases it high.
Yeah,
Fouls it back.
That was ball 4, but you know at that point, if that was a riser, it started out in the zone and kept coming up. So.
Well, and sometimes you're already committed in your head.
Well, it doesn't take long for the ball to get there.
No, not at all. There she goes, connected with one. Just gets it right above the shortstop, but Bunting was having to hold it first.
Yeah, she did everything she could there. She had to wait for the play to happen. Next up for the Lady Cats, the first baseman, number 15, Sydney Weiser.
So 2 away, 1 on for your Lady Cats.
Wow, what a tough break that was.
And Massey starts off another Lady Cat with a ball.
Still trying to figure, both pitcher and batting, they're really trying to figure out exactly where the zone is. That ball was a little low.
Weiser holding off there, but it's a strike on the outside corner. Weiser sprays one out of foul to right field.
Gotta give yourself a break.
I only did that once in the baseball game 2 weeks ago.
Are you sure? Go back and check the
One
tape.
that I can recall. 1-2 for Weiser. Holds off, evens the count at 2-2.
Sydney's one of 2 juniors getting measurable playing time over at first base. Really in a good spot here to maybe extend the inning.
Fouls it back.
She's getting some good hacks at it. I mean, she's off a little bit there, a little bit low, popping it back up, but really, timing-wise, looks pretty good.
Weiser works a full count.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to take right there on the inside. really diving into you that your first instinct is really battle that one off. She did a great job of holding up there.
She connects, sprays one out into right center field. McMillan will hold at second. So a single for Weiser.
Nicely done, nicely done. Next up for the Lady Cats, the catcher, number 2, Sage Teague. We got the chance to play with Sage. May did back when she was a senior and Sage was a freshman. Has really good power to all fields.
Teague hitting .359.
She is coming off a couple of elbow surgeries, and that's on her throwing arm. So she's battled really hard. I mean, you got to be really proud for Sage for battling through her senior year, getting back to playing.
1-1 count. Her on base percentage on the year, 500.
Yeah, no, she can get. She knows the game. Really, and here's the thing: what you're seeing from Massey is she's really staying away from her. She doesn't want to throw anything out over the center part of the plate.
Teague behind in the count. Holds off a low pitch in the dirt to even it up.
Yeah, nicely done there. Again, tough to take one coming at the plate, but a little bit low, and good job there.
Teague fouling it off to stay alive. Fouls it off again, this time to the left.
A lot of contact, You're not seeing a lot of swing and miss action from either team, but also seeing a lot of tough spots with pitches. Hard to get one in play.
2-2, Teague pops one out to shallow left field. The shortstop will catch that one, and the Lady Cats are done here in the first. 60 seconds, and we're back on Conway Court.
Don't put your health care on hold.
At Conway Regional, your health and safety are our top priority.
We have extensive safety measures in place to protect you from infection
and a variety of options for you to receive the care you need.
From a telemedicine appointment in the comfort of your own home
to a visit to our medical center or clinics,
you'll receive comprehensive and compassionate care.
When you need to visit the hospital, please know that it's safe and secure.
During an emergency, every minute counts.
Don't delay your care for fear of COVID-19.
After your visit, we can hold a follow-up appointment through video over our telemedicine system.
Whether you need a primary care visit,
an orthopedic appointment,
a visit with a neurologist,
or a prenatal checkup,
surgery,
a follow-up appointment,
referral to a specialist,
or emergency care.
We're here for you wherever you are,
no matter the need.
Don't put your health care on hold.
Don't put your health care on hold.
Don't put your health care on hold.
For all of your health care needs, Conway Regional is here for you.
Live at Lady Cat Field, we head to the top of the second. Northside went down in order in the top of the first. It'll bring up Ray, Intrican, and Brinkley here in the top half of the second.
Coach, when I talked to Coach this week about her team this year, one of the things that she said, and I said, tell me how would you describe your team? And she said, you know, I would call them raw, okay, because they're young,
yeah,
right? But they're gritty. They work hard. They communicate, and so she really likes this team, and it shows that they're third in the Central, which is a tough conference. Leading off for the Lady Bears, the catcher number 8, Chloe Ray.
Erickson got into some deep counts in that first inning, but got out of the inning really unscathed.
Yeah, she's really working that pitch right there. You saw that pitch. It starts out outer half and ends up off the plate, even in the chalk, and they're committed to it by the time it gets there. So boy, that pitch, if she continues to work that pitch, she's going to get a lot of weak hits and a lot of swing and misses.
She tried to do it again there, just a little outside as Ray holds off. Erickson, 110 innings pitched on the year, 2.74 ERA, 87 strikeouts.
It's a good thing that this motion doesn't really impact the arm much.
I had to explain that to my wife the other night.
She didn't quite catch it. She wasn't really sure that worked.
Well, just about, that they don't really keep track of pitch counts in softball versus baseball because it's a natural motion.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like you said earlier, it's not wearing on your shoulder as much as it would coming over the shoulder.
And I'll tell you, if they did pitch counts, some of the smaller schools, I mean, we have one main pitcher here, and Allie Hall does is kind of the rotation in. But a lot of teams, they only have one pitcher. And so if you try to do a pitch count, now that should say something, we need to get more pitchers out there. But, yeah, you couldn't do a pitch count. In softball, it wouldn't work that way.
Yeah.
You'd have a lot of cancellations. and not COVID related.
Erickson gets ready to pop up again. Count stays at 2-2. You'd have a lot of cancellations, or you'd have a lot of high-scoring games.
yeah, you'd have a lot of walks. Listen, this is a tough. I mean, if you look at the motion, think about that motion and try to whip it in there around 50 miles an hour, and some levels
and
60.
control it.
Yeah, control it and be able to do stuff with it. That's tough.
2-2. Ray is going to fly out to center field. That's hauled in by King.
Yeah, I have a really good feeling about balls that go to center field. Sophia King so far really shown an ease, and she's so young. Next up, the center fielder, number 14, Hannah Entricken. Yeah, Sophia is is she a freshman or is she a sophomore?
Sophia King is a sophomore.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing though, they didn't get to play at all last year.
Right.
3 games. They got 3 games, and then COVID shut everything down. I mean, some of the other teams, maybe some of the smaller schools got to play some, but they didn't play any.
I'm glad you brought that up because I don't know how much we talked about that 2 weeks ago doing the Wampus Cat baseball game, but
Same
just
deal.
such an unfortunate thing for these spring athletes that didn't get to compete a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, it shut down. Basketball. I mean, it was so bad because you shut down basketball right at the state championship game. It's terrible. But spring sports, track and field, all the other spring sports, softball, baseball, all got shut down and nothing. And so all those freshmen that could have played, they lost that first really good year of learning how the game and the pace works. Now, a lot of these girls play travel ball, and so they get a lot of summer ball. But it's different because you're playing against 18-year-olds out here, whereas in travel ball, you're normally playing against your own age group.
Erickson head in the count, 1-2. She gets Entricken to foul out.
Here's what I'm liking now, too. I mean, she's got him chasing the outside pitch, and she's working that edge, and he's shown that he's going to call that strike. But now she's starting to work the ball up, and they're not catching up to it, and they're getting underneath it and making those little pop-ups. You're going to see some lazy pop flies into the infield and shallow outfield.
Erickson trying to paint that outside corner. Not getting Entricken or the official to bite.
Yeah, no, that was a good pitch. Really wanted that one.
Two count for Entricken. And Erickson goes up. That's going to bring a full count.
Yeah, and Sage doing a good job there, talking her back into the strike zone. Don't want to give a free base up, but you also don't want to just homer one right down center street. So still have to work the edges.
And Erickson gets her first strikeout of the game. She goes up.
Yeah, great pitch there. Sage did a good job of getting her talked into that pitch, calming Caitlin down. Now batting number 2, Bailey Brinkley.
That's a tough pitch to go to on a full count like that.
Oh my gosh, that can go a long way if you do it wrong. But she's getting that pitch up, and that's good. It's away from the power.
She starts up and outside again here.
Seems like she's doing on the first pitch. That's been coming a lot. Trying to get that first strike called or get them to reach.
One 0 to Brinkley. Brinkley fouls that off to the right side.
Former Lady Cat Emily Cecil in the house. That's her right there. She played basketball for the Lady Cats. She was a 4-year letterman for the Lady Cats here at softball. You remember Emily Cecil?
This is why we hired you,
Yes.
Tim.
Well,
Because
crowd watching.
You know all these things.
Crowd watching. She was a fantastic shortstop. She had, and it was old school scoop and delivery. I mean, you see those slick shortstops that kind of gobble it up and have that little sidearm toss. And she could really, really go. Emily Cecil.
Erickson ahead in the count to Brinkley. 1-2. Brinkley just getting the tip to foul off to the right side.
Caught the plastic on the end of the bat. It sounded differently.
We're a lot closer to the action here, Lady Cat Field.
A lot closer to the fans and to the officials, I've learned.
1-2. She gets to Brinkley to dig one out of the dirt. That ball gets past Conrad at third. So Brinkley will reach on an error.
Now batting the first baseman, number 29, Keely Roberson. Well, and so here's the thing. You see that a lot, right? So that swing literally had some sort of funky spin. And as soon as it hit right in front of her, it kicked sideways, and it just kicked off her glove. So that's one of those where it comes off the end of the bat, and you have no idea what kind of spin you're dealing with. Tough break.
First runner on board for Northside.
Now, Sage has got a cannon that they might try to test, but Sage has really, really got a good gun, even with the 2 surgeries.
One 0 to Robinson. Sage trying to get the pick off back to first base.
Good. I mean, keeps everybody really honest over there. Give it a good look. Make sure she doesn't wander off the bag. Paying attention to her. Good safe throw there by Sage.
Erickson going to have to work from behind the count. Gets a swing and a miss there.
Nice. Good job by Sage holding on to that one. That'll come in handy on the 3rd strike.
Two, 1. They're going to say that's a fair ball. Hit the dirt. Sage T claiming it hit the plate. Oh, they're going to reverse that.
Yeah, bringing it back. Good call by the official.
Right?
How about that? How about
Who overturned that?
I don't know, but it was the right call.
Teague was pleading.
Yeah,
that
the
was
fact
that was
maybe it was
dangerous.
Sage. Maybe it was Sage.
Sage Teague, a powerful senior. Power to overturn calls. 2-2. Erickson goes inside.
Yeah. And you know my feeling on how the whole official thing rolls, and so I'm going to try to stay tight on that. Even though Salty Longing just texted me, Coach Longing, waiting for me to berate the officials. It's ridiculous.
Well, Salty, you won't have to wait too long.
It's already happened at least once. Shout out to Coach Long, and glad you're watching tonight.
Robertson just hanging in there.
Come by that honestly, by the way. Basketball, Salty got enough. Hoping he didn't get the flack from the officials.
Well, I got to watch a basketball game with you, non-conference, before we started calling games together.
Brutal,
in
wasn't it?
conference, and I got the whole experience.
Yeah.
I got the fan Tim
Tim
versus analyst Tim, and sometimes they bleed together, and there's no distinction.
I forget where I am sometimes, Levi. It's ridiculous.
Full count to Robertson. She fouls another one off.
Man, she is coming in the zone. That's really a good pitch there, getting her to continuously pop up. We're gonna get one of those little lazy balls. Hopefully not on the ground because it's tough to get out. If you throw something out slow onto the track, man, it's tough to get out.
First bit of adversity Erickson's faced. And Robertson draws a walk. Two on for Northside.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13, Erica Johnson. Yeah, that's a tough break. I mean, I don't know how many. Did you count how many pitches in that particular at bat? It was a ton.
I'm gonna say at least 8 or 9.
Yeah. She's working hard.
Johnson swinging a little early there. She pulls one to foul territory and left.
Yeah, I mean, that's a purpose pitch. I mean, you throw one inside there. If they swing at it, it's going to go foul. I mean, they literally have to back and throw their hands late in the game just to get it in play. If they do a natural swing, it's going to be foul. So it's a good way to get ahead.
0-1 to Johnson. Low.
Good by Sage Teague. Really good dig there.
Brinkley was
thinking about it,
making a little bit of a move out second.
Yeah, well, I mean, and it was one of those pitches where they see it off the pitch, and they see it's going to go low, and they'll take that extra step. But Sage really did a good job of blocking that, keeping it from going to the backstop. Pitch.
1-1 to Johnson, and she paints that outside corner.
Yeah, that one slowed down and put it right on the black.
Be nice if Erickson could get a punch out here.
Yeah. Look for that outside pitch or coming way in.
Good shot there of the pitcher, Caitlin Erickson. And she does just that. Gets the strikeout to end the top half of the second. 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp.
Don't put your health care on hold.
At Conway Regional, your health and safety are our top priority.
We have extensive safety measures in place to protect you from infection and a variety of options for you to receive the care you need.
From a telemedicine appointment in the comfort of your own home
to a visit to our medical center or clinics,
You'll receive comprehensive and compassionate care.
When you need to visit the hospital, please know that it's safe and secure.
During an emergency, every minute counts.
Don't delay your care for fear of COVID-19.
After your visit, we can hold a follow-up appointment through video over our telemedicine system.
whether you need a primary care visit,
An orthopedic appointment,
A visit with a neurologist,
Or a prenatal checkup.
surgery,
a follow-up appointment.
referral to a specialist,
or emergency care. We're here for you wherever you are.
no matter the need.
Don't put your health care on hold.
Don't put your health care on hold.
Don't put your health care on hold.
For all of your healthcare needs, Conway Regional is here for you.
Live at Lady Cat Field as we head to the bottom of the second. Lady Cats got 2 on in the bottom of the first. We'll bring up Hall, Erickson, and Conrad here in the second.
Leading off for the Lady Cats, the right fielder number 8, Allie Hall.
Was Allie Hall even alive when this song came out?
I don't know. How do you pick that? Maybe Chip DeBoard running the sound tonight. Chip, did you just pick that song out? Yes. Of course he did.
Okay.
It's not
yeah.
on. It's not on your playlist.
Some Nelly for Allie Hall. I
don't
like
know
it.
about that. I say it's not his playlist.
Allie hitting 286 on the year.
Allie's our backup pitcher as well. She can throw it when needed, but really good right fielder.
Massey getting behind against every batter in the bottom of the first. out to a nice pitcher's count here.
Yeah, look for something off the plate here.
She gets Hall to go down on 3 pitches.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the pitcher, number 27, Caitlin Erickson.
So both pitchers also batting tonight.
That's a little bit different. Normally in softball, you do see you play 10. They call it a designated player, which is a little bit different than a designated hitter. I think it's the same thing, sort of. They do have some like rotational stuff you can do with that, but tonight it's batting 9, playing 9.
See if Erickson can help herself out here in the bottom of the second.
Now what they will do, and they do it at the high school level for baseball as well, but you really see it really employed here, is for pitchers and catchers to have designated runners. And so we have a couple of, I think, freshmen that we'll see tonight if we get a pitcher or a catcher on. And then they have some really weird re-entry rules that they can do as well.
Caitlin showing some patience there. Evens the count at 2-2.
Okay.
Get some good contact on that one. Fouls it out.
I like where that one was headed. It cleared out the dugout a little bit, but down the right field line, they're giving her the right field line. If that gets down there, that's going to be a nice place to have a extra bag.
2-2. Erickson goes down looking.
Pitcher's duel. Next up for the Lady Cats, the third baseman, number 16, Caitlin Conrad.
So after no strikeouts in the first, Massey has 2 here in the second.
Really doing some damage on that riser. She's got a little bit of movement on her pitches.
She has been getting ahead in the count as well. And Massey makes quick work here in the bottom of the second, striking out the side. 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Court.
Nigel, Charles is passing. No, he left the rest line.
Take it outside, boys!
Johnson's down the right side. He crosses into a corner and shoots. Oh, no! Oh, brilliant.
You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Tell your insurance provider you choose All Clean USA.
Mom said take it outside.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
We are scoreless as we head to the top of the third here at Lady Cat Field.
Leading off for Northside, second baseman, number 1, Anna Hale.
See, we're getting good at this whole handoff.
You're paying attention.
The double duty,
if
PA.
you'll just quit calling it out of bounds.
I know. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get good just as we're done. It has been a ton of fun doing these spring sports specials here on Conway Court. Erickson gets Hale to pop out to second.
Yeah, that's that little lazy pop-up that I've been looking for. I think you see some more of those tonight. Now batting number 3, Kaylin Massey.
Massey flew out to right to start the game.
Yeah, it was a really long at bat, if I remember correctly. Really, really worked a lot of foul balls. Again, you're probably going to see her try to work outside, work inside to get some fouls.
This is our final of these Conway Court spring specials. We did soccer, what, three weeks ago now?
Yeah. Baseball.
Baseball 2 weeks ago today. Finishing things out with softball. It's been a blast.
Yeah, I love it. That pitch is tough. I mean, that's floated up there. It's not coming in hot, but it's just kind of floating out there, and they just can't lay off.
Your eyes get big.
Yeah. And it's such a big softball. It's not really, because once it gets up there, it starts moving. It's harder to hit than it looks. I guarantee it.
1-1 to Massey. Jams Massey inside, and that's going to be just foul down the left field line.
Yeah, that cleared the fence. So that's
and she jammed it too.
Yeah, it wasn't a really big hit. So yeah, that's not necessarily into the wind. The wind is kind of coming in a little bit, but yeah, that's the reason why you want to stay away from the middle of the plate with this one.
Erickson stays low here after that foul blast from Massey.
Yeah, she was not going to throw one over the plate there. She had her in the pitches count. Still in her favor a little bit here. Float one high or outside.
Massey's going to line one in the hole between third and short. It's a single for Massey.
Yeah, it's the first clean hit for the Lady Bears. Got a little bit of a Sage Teague going out and doing a good job talking about options here.
Yeah, it is the first hit of the game for Northside.
Yep. Next up for the Lady Bears, number 7, Tori Sumbler.
Sumbler flew out to center in the first.
I think that was the ball that was really touched, kind of in the gap there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, 1-2 for the Lady Bears, showing a lot of pop. Wow.
Sumbler shows bunt, fouls that off.
Well, I was wondering if we would start to see a little bit of a small ball attack, because I mean it looks like both pitchers are they're having mostly success. We've only seen one. Have we seen one base runner to second base yet? Yeah. By Northside, and so you know, at this point, even though you crushed the first time up, advancing the runner to second base is probably an even better option.
Yeah, Brinkley reached on an error in the second, and Robertson walked.
Yeah.
That's the furthest they've gotten.
Yeah, well, the Lady Cats haven't gotten anywhere either, right? So basically.
Get the bunt down. They will get the out at first as Massey moves over to second.
Yeah, it's nicely done. Again, see the pace of play there. That is so fast for bunting to get over and cover. It's a tough gig. Now batting number 4, Danessa Teague. Yeah, I mean in baseball that's a tough play. In softball it's tougher because it's so quick to the bag. Just really nicely done by everyone there.
So with 2 outs and 1 on, Teague comes up. She grounded out 4-3 in the first.
A base hit could score her here. I mean, it's again, it all depends on where it is. It's such a short field and a short throw from the outfield, but it makes for an exciting play at the plate. But you want to try to avoid a base hit here.
Erickson backs her off the plate a little bit.
Yeah, a little pop on that one. Okay, a little purpose pitch. Coming inside and high. Now you may be trying to dive outside, setting it up. Coach Chada Hickey calling the pitches tonight. Wow, great job by Sage there, blocking the plate. That one goes to the backstop. It's definitely going to be a problem. Either a pass ball or a base hit score is definitely there. So good job by Sage.
Massey at second, a 2-1 count to Teague. Erickson gets her chasing up and in, evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, that's been such an effective pitch for her tonight.
And she's gone to it in some tough moments. Teague fouls it off.
Yeah, anything inside, and where they can reach it. And if it's coming to the inside, they're just not getting it in play. I mean, they're not. I mean, even the long fly ball that left the yard was a jam job. I mean, it was never close to being inbounds. How about that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. 2-2 to Teague. Just outside, full count.
That was actually a great pitch. I mean, it was borderline. It was outside, but boy, that was tough to lay off. You got to come across here. You don't want to get another one on.
Runner on second, 2 outs, full count coming to Teague. And she connects. Deep left center. And Sophia King will put it away to end the trouble. As the Lady Bears strand 1. 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Court.
DeBoard Electronics, a trusted name since 1952, is located at 650 Dave Ward Drive, 2 miles west of I-40. DeBoard Electronics offers state-of-the-art options to customize your Yamaha golf cart or your Polaris side-by-side and even your boat. With cutting-edge products, you will look good and sound good when you're cruising the water. So enjoy your time on the lake listening to your favorite tunes thanks to DeBoard Electronics, 650 Dave Ward Drive in Conway.
Live at Lady Cat Field. Bottom of the third. Bring up Conley, King, and Bunning for your Lady Cats.
Leading off for the Lady Cats, the left fielder number 5, Braylon Conley.
Conley, a freshman, getting the start for your Lady Cats this year.
Love it.
We've got a lot of really good freshmen. This freshman class is loaded up, and we've got some that don't play varsity yet, but really talented freshmen.
She's going to slap one out to left field. That'll be secured by the Lady Bears.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the center fielder number 9, Sophia King.
Yeah, that ball kind of bobbled in the glove there. That wasn't, when you say secured, I wouldn't give that an A+ rating. Ball kind of jumbled around in the glove. She was smiling about it coming out of it.
Sumbler got the job done.
Yeah, she did.
Ultimately.
She ultimately closed it off, and it's an out. Ultimately. Ooh.
King almost getting a perfect bunt down there. She grounded out in the first.
That would have been no man's land. You don't even throw that one. She really looks good at the plate. Looks good in the outfield. Strong player, just a sophomore.
Good eye there from King to even the count up. I can't dribble and chew gum at the same time. I don't think I could be a slapper.
Just so you know, I wouldn't put you in that spot.
Okay.
If I was your coach, I wouldn't have done that.
I got the speed, but just not the
that wouldn't go there
hand-eye
either.
coordination.
Wouldn't go there either. I don't know.
Fine.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, no.
Fine then.
I didn't think about that one.
Also not a lefty, so that would kind of put an end to it.
So that's a good call out, though. I mean, a lot of these girls are not left-handed at all. I mean, and they bat left just for this purpose, and so it's an acquired skill.
Well, it is impressive. She almost made it happen there. Fouls it back. Count stays at 2-2.
This gets him playing on the ground. I bet she gets on this time.
She almost has lined it out. That one's foul too.
Making contact, spoiling off pitches. I mean, at some point in time, both of these pitchers will make a mistake, and you just got to be ready to pounce on it. One pitch in the zone here, and it's trouble.
Wow, King holding off there, and they're going to give Massey that outside corner.
Wow. Next up for the Lady Cats, the second baseman, number 12, A.K. Bunting. Yeah, that's a little bit dicey on the outside edge, but it's one of those, I guess you got to really kind of go out there with it if it's that close.
Bunting drew a walk in the first. Was put out at second on a fielder's choice.
Yeah, tough play for A.K. in the first inning. With line drive to shortstop,
Got
she
caught
bobbled
no
it
man's
twice.
line out
Yeah,
there,
couldn't do anything, and really made a bang play of it, just to try to get to the bag.
It was AK's 12th walk of the year. She fouls it off here and is behind in the count, 0-2.
Seen a lot of 0-2 counts the last couple of innings for the Lady Cats. They're being aggressive, or they're checking the pitch early, but getting behind. Massey's done a really good job of keeping them off balance.
Lady Cats sent 5 batters to the plate in the first. Went down in order in the second, and again here in the third. Still scoreless at the end of 60 seconds, and we're back on Conway Court.
Centennial Bank builds relationships. That's why our bankers roll up their sleeves to support Conway and Faulkner County. They are folks you know and value for mortgages, business loans, and all your personal banking needs. Community involvement and exceptional service from people you know. That's the Centennial Bank way. Centennial Bank's legacy started right here in Conway and is still growing. Centennial Bank, building legacies, one relationship at a time.
Community is everywhere. Banking where you are, when you need it. On any device. At home. And wherever you play. We're committed to offering excellent service, competitive rates, and convenience in each of our 27 locations and beyond. Visit our website and discover how we can help your community at First Community Bank, where community is everything.
Back live at Lady Cat Field. It's been fun to say that. join it. Still scoreless as we head to the top of the fourth.
Tight game so far. Hopefully we can keep it at 0 at this time. Leading off for the Lady Bears, the catcher, number 8, Chloe Ray.
Ray flew out to center in the top of the second. Just one hit given up by Erickson. Just giving up one walk, and struck out 2.
Couple of unfortunate breaks.
Got a little something going on down the left field line.
Got to move somebody, I believe. Oh, yeah. They're making the, I think in the dugout, not in the dugout, they're in
the bullpen.
The bullpen area out.
Ray drops one into right center for a leadoff single.
But holy cow, Sophia King got there and cut that off and got it back in for just a single. Yeah, in the bullpen area, they have to wear hats, hard hats over there because foul balls are constant.
We had our Conway Corp van briefly parked behind the bullpen.
Running at first base, number 17, Jayla Vickers. And at the plate, the center fielder, number 14, Hannah Entrican.
Coach Hickey quickly told us that was not a good idea to keep that park there.
Yeah, no. I was going to say something to Ryan, but she jumped in, did the right thing.
Well, Ryan, he's been angling for a new van. That's going to be foul as Entrican almost laid down a perfect bunt.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough one to handle. She got it as soon as it crossed over the chalk. Got to be ready for that again. She'll play up. See, I don't know if you can see it on the, almost see it on the camera. She's almost in the picture. Third baseman is really tight. They're going to play small ball, though.
If she does decide to swing,
it's be trouble.
It'll be a dangerous place for the third baseman. She does get the bunt down. It'll be a 5-3 put out. They do advance Ray to second.
Yeah, this time with just one out. Last time they did it and it caused 2 outs and they just couldn't get anything happening. This is where it can be. Again, you may just play to get it to third base and then try your luck there. Now batting the third baseman, number 2, Bailey Brinkley.
Brinkley had that golf swing back in the second that caused some trouble for Conrad. That weird, funky bounce.
Yeah, squirrely spin, as they say. That's a southern term.
You say squirrely, I say funky.
Well, you're from Clarksville. You should know what squirrely means.
I don't know what that means. Wow. Sage Teague almost pulling off an impressive diving catch in foul territory.
That was a fantastic play. I mean, really just came out of her stance and just bolted. Good tough play.
One out. Vickers, designated runner at second. Brinkley takes on the inside pitch.
Yeah, pretty close pitch there. I'd like to have gotten that one. Still in a good spot here, 1-1. You can work that outside angle. Now that you've worked inside, you either come up or go outside. Try to stay out of the same spot.
One to Brinkley, and she pulls that one deep into foul territory.
Yeah, purpose pitch. She did come back toward the same area, but really just to get the get that second strike. And now you see that's the thing. Again, softball. There's not a lot of things you can do with the bat when it's that far inside. You're really just going to pull it foul. That's just what happens. So now it's a strike. Now you can start to go to work. You got ahead. Got a pitcher's count now. Just like that.
1-2, and Erickson gets a little pop out in foul territory. Unable to catch up to that one. Brinkley swings over the top. Third strikeout for Erickson.
Nicely done there. Great outside pitch. A lot of movement there. Now batting the first baseman, number 29, Keely Robertson.
Robertson drew a walk back in the second. The only walk given up by Erickson today. She jams her inside for the first strike.
Keely's 7th in the order. Was really patient last time, though.
Gets her to golf that one. And that'll be a 5-3 ground out to end the top of the fourth. Lady Cats on top, 30 seconds. No. Scoreless game, not on top. I'm predicting.
Yeah.
I'm predicting what's about to
Okay.
happen.
I'm going to call you on it.
30 seconds and we're back on Conway Court.
Fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Ferris Agency in Conway if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More.
Good shot at Coach Hickey there as we come back from break. Coach Hickey in her 12th season at Conway, 7th as a head coach. Been in coaching for 16 years. She says she's all at Conway, by the way. She said she's a Wampus cat for life when it comes to coaching.
What I like about her as well is that even though I know this is red and black and it's Southside, red and black to her means Russellville, and she is so against Russellville. That takes me way back. Yeah, now it's Cabot as well. That's right. Leading off for the Lady Cats, the shortstop, number 11, Allie McMillan. Yeah, she is Conway through and through.
She's been very, very pleasant to work with you've known her much longer than me, of course, with May playing. And
but she's super excited about having us out and really kind of showing off the program. They have, this has been a really good year for them, and again, really young players, and so a lot of talent coming up and coming through. They're going to be good for a number of years. Talent can be cyclical. I mean, softball is prone to that as well, so you can see some ebbs and flow in terms of talent. But a really good freshman class, really good sophomore class, and they're strong both in their juniors and seniors, so it's a good year.
McMillan has worked the count here. She's up 3-1. Coach Hickey assisted by Cheyenne Kuhn. It's a familiar name for Conway folks.
Of the UCA Coons?
Yeah.
Yes.
And McMillan starts things off with a walk.
Now batting the first baseman, number 15, Sydney Weiser.
Yeah, so Cheyenne, daughter of Coach Kuhn at UCA, she's the batting. She handles the batting. She handles catchers and outfield, but she's really come in and done a good job with bats. Hopefully some of that will start to play out now.
And Weiser is going to pop out to right field. These Lady Cats swinging early.
Yeah, I got a little under that one.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the catcher, number 2, Sage Teague.
Teague popped out to left field back in the first.
I'm telling you, if she connects on one, it's going to go. Has had to battle back again. We talked about 2 elbow surgeries. That changes everything. It's a throwing arm. So she's battled back to be able to start catching. And it also impacted the swing plane. So she's done a really good job of battling back.
Teague 10 RBI on the year, 8 doubles, 1 triple. She rips a single to left field there. It's going to advance McMillan all the way to third. They're sending her in at home, and she will score. So Teague
There we go.
with the RBI double. Lady Cats on the board, on top.
Right on
Predicted
cue.
it.
Right on cue. I was going to give you credit. You don't have to say it. Great job by Sage Teague there. Now we're going to have a pinch runner. At second base, pinch running for Sage Teague is number 7, Ariel Brooks.
That is the 26th run of the year for Allie McMillan.
Now batting for the Lady Cats, the right fielder, number 8, Allie Hall. Really, really good job. She connected and made a good contact there, drove the ball down the line.
Hopefully the Lady Cats aren't done here as Hall trying to get that bunt down to advance the runner at second, which is Ariel Brooks.
Yeah, I would love to get her to third. Probably see that one more time here. I mean, again, anything that they lay down going back to third is really not an option unless it's too hard of a bunt. It's going to move the runner over if we get it down.
Hall swinging there.
Yeah.
She's down in the count 0-2. Staying alive, fouls it off there.
Good job just staying alive. 0-2. You're going to get junk, and you're going to get it on the outside or inside or up or down. You're not going to get anything across the plate. So you got to, and he's been prone to call the outside edge. So you got to stick it out there.
Massey trying to get it outside there.
She did. It was out in the box. But
she did achieve that. You're right.
She a little too far.
She's going to paint the inside corner there for her 6th strikeout of the game.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the pitcher number 27, Caitlin Erickson. Now she's in a position to help herself out. Base hit here, scores 1.
Erickson holding off there. Wow, it's going to be outside, called strike.
I'm finally going to say it. That
Getting
was
both
outside.
corners here.
That was way outside. That was in the chalk. She'll go there again.
She goes high here, and Erickson holding off. One. That one's almost in the dirt.
Yeah, good job by the catcher there. That is Chloe Ray keeping that runner at second base. Next bag is all important.
Erickson showing some patience there again. Working the count 3-1.
Got to make sure this is your count. Make sure it's in a spot where you absolutely want it. If you got it there, go get it. And it was there.
She's swinging on 3-1. That'll even it up to full count.
Yeah, that was a good swing there. The pitch was right where she wanted it. She got under it just a bit. Really well timed. When you see a ball come back like that, everything's timed out well, just a bit under.
Erickson punching one to deep right, and that is gone. 2-run home run for Caitlin Erickson, her third of the year.
Home run, Caitlin Erickson. Wow, she helped her cause out a little bit there, Levi. Talked about it earlier. That ball got up and out. Really nice job of hitting there on a 3-2 count. She threw one over the plate. Made her pay. That's
opposite big field power there from Erickson.
You wanted to see dingers, right?
I wanted to see dingers, and she has definitely helped herself out.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the third baseman, number 16, Caitlin Conrad.
So some breathing room now for your Lady Cats.
Yeah, boy, listen, that And again, in softball, if you're up 1, I mean, it's in any sport that's going to be tough, but softball, it's just one deep fly ball and it's out, and it's a tie ball game. So, giving yourself 3, got 2 more. After this, you've got the 5th, 6th, and 7th, so 3 more innings left. Give yourself some space now makes the game change a little bit. You pitch a little bit differently, play a little bit defensively different.
Massey's given up 2 hits and 1 walk in this inning. RBI double from Sage Teague and a 2-run home run from Caitlin Erickson.
Looking back at the stats, I think that's her 3rd home run this year. So
it is, yeah.
So she's done some damage before. Really good swing there on an outside pitch. Just absolutely went with it, drove it out of the park.
Conrad working the count here. No runners on, 2 out, full count for Conrad. She will take a low 3rd called strike, and that's going to end the damage here in the top of the bottom of the 4th for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats get 3 runs. They're on top. 60 seconds, and we're back on Conway Court.
Attention, please. The news conference will start in mere moments.
Hi, welcome. Good day. I know you have lots of questions about the mysteries surrounding the new Ford Bronco.
We have questions. Over here.
I know you're excited about the new Ford Bronco. The simple answer is Smith Ford is here to help you order and build your new 2021 Ford Bronco.
Come experience Smith Ford's family customer service in Conway, exit 127, right off of I-40.
Johnson, Hale, and Massey coming up for Northside.
Leading off for the Lady Bears, the right fielder, number 13, Erica Johnson.
Johnson struck out back in the 2nd. 3 strikeouts on the night for Erickson, and now a 3-run lead.
Wow, that's a really big inning. I mean, you look like for all the world it was going to be one of those 1-0 games where you were just fighting tooth and nail down to the ending. Still could be that way. 3 runs is not just a huge amount, but boy, 3 feels big, doesn't it?
Bet it feels really good if you're Caitlin Erickson.
You're pitching out there, yeah.
And you got 2 of them yourself.
Yeah, you gave yourself your own padding there.
That's going to be grounded foul.
So interesting thing there, if you watch that ball going down the chalk, she let it go almost all the way to the bag before she picked it up. There was a chance it was going to spin back in, and so she waited it out. It was going to be an easy play at first. Good job there by Weiser.
One to Johnson. Gets her swinging high and outside for strike 2.
I think you live out there right now. That's working unless you want to come up. I think it's either outside or up here.
Tries to paint that outside corner again. It's been there some.
Oh, Sage, she is, and it's one of those where it's purposeful in your body language. She was talking to the coach, going, "Yeah, I don't know where that is. That's exactly where I caught it. I don't know." And letting the official know through the conversation that she didn't like the call.
2-2, and Johnson goes down swinging. 4th strikeout for Erickson.
Nicely pitched there. Really living on the outside, working that ball outer half and working it off the plate. You just can't get it. Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Anna Hale.
Hell popped out to second. Back in the top of the third. She holds off the outside pitch.
It's almost like she knew that one was coming. So good job by Hale just to see one. Now you're going to come back inside, maybe get a foul. Back outside.
Hale showing some patience here.
Now she's the 9th. She's the 9 hole. We really need to get 2 outs here. Don't want to have a runner on with Massey coming up the way she's been swinging it. Really need to work here to get this one out.
She hit one just foul out of the park. Back in the top of the third.
Yeah. Jam job that she didn't really, that she kind of got off her fist, but still went out of the park. Okay, you got to work hard here. You definitely don't want anybody on. Middle of the plate.
And Erickson walks Hale in 4 straight pitches. Not what you want to do.
Yeah,
with the 9-hole hitter.
Sage getting a little discussion with the umpire. What he called it up. Didn't budge off of it. Now you got trouble brewing. Now batting the pitcher, number 3, Kaylin Massey.
So 1 on, 1 out for Massey. 1 for 2 on the evening. Had a single back in the third.
She doesn't miss many. I mean, she's one of those with the stick. She's really quick hands. Now it's caused her to be, out of the park over here left, living out there. But she makes good contact. Any mistake is going to stay in play.
Oh, 1 to Massey, and that's turned on. That will be foul again.
Same spot now. See that again, but that was a purpose pitch, right? You're going to get that as a long foul ball, long strike, but it's still a strike nonetheless. So now you got to live outside. You got to make her chase, come up, go back inside if you need to get her rethinking and reset the zone. But you want to come up or out here. Make her stay away. Yep, she came in to continue to. Now, at some point in time, she's going to come outside if she continues to battle like this. She's going to foul everything off there.
Well, after walking Hale on 4 straight pitches, Erickson has come at Massey. 0-2 count, and Massey has fouled a third pitch off. Gets her looking, or gets her swinging out on that outside corner.
Yeah.
Great placement there for Massey.
Yeah, nicely done.
Erickson.
Yeah, nicely done. Now batting the left fielder, number 7, Tori Sumbler. Really good battle there by Erickson. She came back and worked that outside pitch to her perfection for her.
5th strikeout for Erickson. 2nd here in the top of the 5th.
Quick adjustment. Maybe some contacts for Sumbler.
Just don't worry about putting it in. Just go up there. Just go up there and swing. Do you really need your contacts?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they had, but yeah, I mean, so you're saying just play ball?
Yeah, just play ball. You don't need it. Is it that helpful? I mean, you take my glasses away from me, I'm probably legally blind.
No,
but,
you take it's the same swing with you with your glasses on or
True.
off, and we know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I have no idea what's going on. Oh, Well, there you go. Have to have a jewelry adjustment. That's coming from our spot
from
player,
Director John over here.
Nicely done, John.
The sharp eyes.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though, and that's a deal. If they earrings as well. I mean, nose ring, earring, anything like that, any jewelry, they want it off. So.
Oh, because maybe they just didn't spot it earlier in the game.
It just did, and she forgot to take it out more than likely. So yeah, no jewelry up top.
2 away, runner at first. Sumbler, first pitch swinging. And that was some danger out there, miscommunication between Conley and King, but Conley puts it away. That ends the threat here in the top of the 5th. Lady Cats on top 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th, 60 seconds, and we're back on Conway Court.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
DeBoard Electronics, a trusted name since 1952, is located at 650 Dave Ward Drive, 2 miles west of I-40. DeBoard Electronics offers state-of-the-art options to customize your Yamaha golf cart or your Polaris side-by-side and even your boat. With cutting-edge products, you will look good and sound good when you're cruising the water. So enjoy your time on the lake listening to your favorite tunes thanks to DeBoard Electronics, 650 Dave Ward Drive in Conway.
We head to the bottom of the 5th here at Lady Cat Field. Lady Cats up 3-0.
Leading off for the Lady Cats, the left fielder number 5, Braylon Conley.
Conley flew out to left field in the top of the 3rd.
Conley just a freshman, I think. It's one of those where you make the play to end the inning and you're up first. Yeah. It always ends up that way. You make a play, you're up first.
It's always the dreaded if you're the catcher.
That's right.
And you're the last batter, you're the last out, and then you got to get all your equipment on real quick and rush back out there.
Delay a game.
Conley holding off that outside pitch.
Be great. I don't know that we've had a leadoff on yet. Maybe we did in the last inning.
Yeah, leadoff walk for Allie McMillan, and we got a leadoff single to right field here for Conley.
And so you see that too. If you hit it sharp enough, the way the softball works, they can throw you out from right field very easily. Seen it done many times.
Now batting for the Lady Cats, the center fielder, number 9, Sophia King.
Top of the order for your Lady Cats. King is due for one here, 0 for 2 on the night. A leadoff single for Conley, and those Lady Cats could get something cooking again.
Yeah, she was really patient at the plate, so much so that it cost her on an questionable outside strike last time. Got punched out, but
0-1, Massey goes up.
Yeah, again, really looks good at the plate, and you gotta like the way she attacks when she goes after it.
Sophia, 32 hits on the year, 11 RBI, 6 triples.
Some of that speed. She's not liking the zone right now. She's, you know where she stands, how she's feeling about things.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm not a mind reader.
You're talking to a guy that tells it all. There we go.
Slaps
That's over
one to left field. And that is misplayed. Gets it over. That'll advance Conley to third. She's going to get the signal to go home. She will score. King all the way to third on the throw to home.
Wow. Boy, that was really aggressive by Coach Chata.
Yeah.
That looked tough. Good throw. Might have been close there, but they had to make a perfect play.
So RBI double for King. Ends up over at third, so 4-0. Your Lady Cats, no outs, can do some more damage.
Now batting the second baseman, number 12, A.K. Bunting.
I like the aggressive coaching. You got a 3-run lead.
Yeah. No outs. Man, really nicely done. Speed on the base paths. Speed kills. I mean, and in softball, if you're fast, if that's kind of how you roll and you're aggressive running bases, you can make things happen because you're forcing them to make a play, right? You're forcing them to make a play, and that just didn't happen there.
Bunting. It's going to pop out to right field, but give her a sac fly as King scores from third.
Nicely done. Next up for the Lady Cats, the shortstop, number 11, Allie McMillan. Now you got a dangerous hitter up. Now nobody on the bases. I'm going to challenge here from Chip DeVord. Says he believes they're going to try to challenge. Trying to leave early.
That she left the third base a little too early.
Yeah, and he's called it all good. Thank you, Chip. Steady eyes over there on the music and computer.
3 runs in the fourth. Already 2 here in the fifth. And just 1 away.
She has stayed away from Maui all night. So again, unless she just wants to put her on, but with 1 out, you really don't want to do that either. Ooh.
Allie 0 for 1 on the evening with a walk. She scored the first run for the Lady Cats back in the fourth.
Yeah, she just missed that pitch. I mean, she was right on it, found it straight back. Maybe probably watch one inside or try to go noodle away outside.
McMillan holds off the low pitch there. 2-1 count. Count moves to 3-1. Massey struggles continue.
I mean, you're almost better off here, given the way that she swings the bat. 438 average coming in, 6 home runs. I mean, you're almost better off putting her on and not really messing with it. So if you're Allie here, you got to make sure it is absolutely center cut, right where you want it, right where you like it. And if it's there, go. But if not, if it's anywhere else, take the strike if you need to.
She's swinging on the 3-1. Fouls it off. Bring up the full count.
Yeah, it was right where she wanted it. And again, she just missed it.
Full count to McMillan. Hits it deep out to right center field. And that is going to be dragged down. 2 away for the Lady Cats.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the first baseman, number 15, Sydney Weiser. Just missed that one. I mean, just missed it. Right field did a great job of running it down and making a catch way up high.
Weiser first pitch swinging. She's going to reach on an errant throw.
Softball's such a strange game. It puts so much pressure on your third baseman to even on a play that's seemingly easy.
Yeah.
You got to
Clean
rush
ground
it. Yeah,
ball.
you got to get rid of it.
Next up for the Lady Cats, the catcher number 2, Sage Teague.
Teague got things going back in the 4th with the RBI double.
Pinch runner at first base is number 1, Ella White.
Teague first pitch swinging. Fouls that out on the left side.
My friend Chip DeBoard running sound over here reminded me that senior night a couple of years ago, maybe last year, I referenced her as Eli White. It didn't go over very well with the family. I remember that.
Yeah, well, hey, you nailed it. You nailed it this second time.
Ella, I apologize over and over. Chip will never let me. He actually brought her up to the press box to meet me.
To embarrass you.
Well, that's not what he said.
1-1 to Teague. That's going to be a 5-3 ground out. Strange end to this 5th inning. Lady Cats put another 2 on the board. Take a 5-0 lead into the 6th inning. 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Court.
DeBoard Electronics, a trusted name since 1952, is located at 650 Dave Ward Drive, 2 miles west of I-40. DeBoard Electronics offers state-of-the-art options to customize your Yamaha golf cart or your Polaris side-by-side and even your boat. With cutting-edge products, you will look good and sound good when you're cruising the water. So enjoy your time on the lake listening to your favorite tunes thanks to DeBoard Electronics, 650 Dave Ward Drive in Conway.
Trailing 5-0 as we head to the 6th inning. Got the meat of the lineup coming up from Northside. 3, 4, and 5 hitters in Teague, Ray, and Intricate.
So the stats on Erickson again, can you read those off again? She is what now?
2 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Wow. It's been a very efficient night as she is on her way to her 13th win of the season if the lead holds.
Yeah, and so Northside has anybody they've got on, they've had to try to small ball around. Now you're not at the spot now where you can't really afford to do that, so it changes up the game plan a little bit.
Now batting number 4, Danessa Teague.
Teague 0 for 2 on the night, grounded out back in the 1st, flew out in the 3rd. And Erickson, old familiar, starting with that outside pitch.
Yeah, that one really didn't have a chance of a good swing there. It's a little bit further outside than what she would have liked. Just a little bit off the black is what you want there.
Teague leaning into that one, foul deep. Was almost run down by Conley.
Yeah, I'm not sure she got all of that one completely. Sounded like it was off the end of the bat a bit. Now you can either come inside and try to get again something pulled, or kind of fade to the outside, work that outside black.
Erickson staying outside. Ball 2.
Yeah, just a little bit off the plate. Sage is really working the umpire tonight. It's an interesting relationship being a former catcher. I know what it's like to not agree with the call, and you go, hey, what was that? What? I mean, come on. And you try to do it in your own little way of not showing up the umpire.
That's why I wasn't a good catcher, because I'm not as confrontational as you.
Well, maybe she said something along the lines of, if you had another eye, you'd be a cyclops.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah. But if you say something like that, you're going to get tossed.
Yeah, you're
so
probably
she didn't say
not going to be in the game much longer.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a little bit of outside. Good call by the official for sure that time. But she's going to bat for her pitcher. You can't blame her.
2-2. Teague fouls it off again.
What's the record for number of fouls on a ball game? Got to be approaching it now. I mean, every swing seems to be a foul.
And another foul.
Even with two strikes, Caitlin Conrad, our third baseman, number 16, she is really playing tight. I mean, that's just safeguard. If they back up, and I mean, you'll see this even with two strikes. If they go all the way back to the bag to kind of protect, now they'll weigh it down, even with two strikes. And she plays her prep swing is to show bunt. So you have to kind of, and you see a lot of girls do that. They throw that out there with never an intent to bunt, but they throw it out there to force you in so that you can then pull back and swing free. It's a little bit of an advantage play.
Teague has worked the count full. See what Erickson goes to here. With a hard hit ball to shortstop. Nice put out from McMillan. 6-3, one away here in the sixth.
That was well played by the shortstop, Allie McMillan. Wow, sharp. Now batting the catcher, number 8, Chloe Ray. Really, really well done. I mean, I know it was kind of a Sunday hop, but it was sharply hit. She couldn't charge it. She played it off the hop, but man, what a slick play by Allie McMillan.
Ray 1 for 2 on the evening. Leadoff single back in the fourth. She starts off swinging here.
She is ashamed of herself on the swing. She was not happy with herself. It's not like anybody in the stands knew that was coming. I mean, the outside starting first pitch. Nice.
Erickson working inside there.
Yeah.
Just missing.
Boy, barely. I mean, that was a really good pitch. If you get where you're working both sides of the plate effectively, I mean, you can do just about anything.
That one's fouled away, off to the right.
I mean, she's had one walk so far tonight.
One walk.
Yeah. I mean, so she's played around with the count a little bit, but here lately it seems like she's been ahead of the count on most batters. She's working that after the first pitch.
No, I missed one. 2 walks.
2 walks. Okay.
Hell had a walk back in the last inning. Ray will reach on a single here, just a bit out of the reach of McMillan. She got there, but couldn't clean it, couldn't snag it cleanly.
Pinch runner. At first base pinch running is number 17, Jayla Vickers. Now batting number 14, Hannah Endricken.
1 out for Endricken. She struck out in the second, grounded out in the fourth. Erickson mixing her up there.
Yeah, that was not a first pitch outside.
Coming up and in there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too inside. Umpire getting some words from Coach Hickey.
Yeah. He's been pretty good-natured about it, though. I'll give him credit. He's had a lot of conversations with players and coaches and fans.
Erickson gets her swinging there. I don't have the personality to be an official. I don't like it when people hate me.
Yeah, you do not like confrontation. I'll give you that.
I mean, I don't care if people like me. I just don't want to be hated. It's a very fine line.
It's an interesting paradox that you're living there. Hey, Maya Boxley's in the house.
Ah.
She's working the stands over on the visiting side. I'm hoping that she's not pulling for Northside. I'm guessing no. But Maya didn't play last year. Had knee injury, I believe.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing her back on the court next year. Sharpshooter Maya Boxley in the house.
1-2 from Erickson. Punches her out. 6th strikeout of the night.
Wow. Well, I mean, came right after her there. Really nice pitch. Now batting the third baseman, number 2, Bailey Brinkley.
Erickson is now caught up with Massey. 6 strikeouts apiece.
Nice.
Two away, Brinkley pops up in the foul territory, and that will end the threat here in the 6th. Lady Cats on top 5-0 as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Court.
Centennial Bank builds relationships. That's why our bankers roll up their sleeves to support Conway and Faulkner County. They are folks you know and value for mortgages, business loans, and all your personal banking needs. Community involvement and exceptional service from people you know. That's the Centennial Bank way. Centennial Bank's legacy started right here in Conway and is still growing. Centennial Bank, building legacies, one relationship at a time.
Community is everywhere. Banking where you are, when you need it. On any device. At home, and wherever you play. We're committed to offering excellent service, competitive rates, and convenience in each of our 27 locations and beyond. Visit our website and discover how we can help your community at First Community Bank, where community is everything.
As we come back to Lady Cat Field, we have a correction to make. Earlier in the game, we said that John spotted the nose ring. It was actually Maggie. So give credit to our camera woman there. She's working that shot. She's been in every shot with the pitchers.
Yeah, go Maggie. Now batting the right fielder, number 8, Allie Hall.
I'm going to start calling her Nellie Hall. The walk-up music.
There's no chance she even. That had to be somebody else in her life gave her Nellie. Has to.
I'm gonna say what that was 2001.
Although the Roach kids, all 3 of them, actually Jack doesn't like Michael Jackson, but the Roach twins love Michael Jackson. They had to put up with me and the whole Michael Jackson thing early on in life.
I missed it by a year, 2002.
Yeah. It's an old school jam. Jack once said to me.
So no chance she was alive.
No, not chance. So, but Jack came up to me. We were driving, coming to watch a game, and Europe came on. The Final Countdown.
Allie Hall flying out to left field.
It was well struck. Yeah, Jack, the Final Countdown came up, and Jack said, I started turning it because I can't stand that song. And Jack goes, don't turn it. That's my jam. No, whatever.
And he is no longer your son.
No. Disowned it quickly. Now batting the pitcher, number 27, Caitlin Erickson.
Well, the last time Caitlin Erickson was at the plate,
bombs away.
It was a 2-run dinger opposite field.
She likes dingers.
I mean, listen, I can't imagine that there's anyone on the team that likes it more than the pitcher.
Yeah.
Helping your own cause.
Absolutely. Well, so did she, I wonder if when she got into the dugout, did she pat herself on the back? She should have.
She should have, absolutely.
I would have.
Whoa. She goes opposite field here again.
Yes.
That's just foul.
She is digging the right side. She's digging the foul line. She actually laced a couple of foul balls there now, where she's gotten a really good swing on it. Just a little bit late, but probably intentional. Looks like she's trying to go to right field.
3 home runs on the year. She just hops out of a...
She can dance.
Almost hit by pitch there.
A little skip. Don't want to hurt the pitchers, so I'm okay with a skip there. Good eye. Really, I mean, that's a tough pitch to lay off. That's floating up there. It's kind of out there where you've been swinging.
It's an Erickson pitch.
Yeah,
right?
It's her pitch. But she did a great job of laying off, getting way ahead now, 3-1.
3-1 from Massey. Jams Erickson inside.
Okay. Again, at 3-1, we've seen this on many occasions tonight where at 3-1, they're going. And Massey's done a good job of getting it over the plate and enticing that second strike. But
well, it was a full count pitch that she drilled out back in the 4th. She gets a little jam there, pop out to first base.
No such luck that time. Now batting for the Lady Cats, the third baseman, number 16, Caitlin Conrad.
Conrad 7 RBI on the year. 0 for 2 tonight. She's due for a hit. Pop up in foul territory. Almost caught by the third baseman. Diving play.
Yeah, Bailey Brinkley really good hustle there. Dive flat out, almost got there. But that's a couple of just kind of really weak pop-ups that we've had this inning. Scored 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. Be nice to come back with at least one more here, but you got to work hard now.
Just a bit up.
Bob Euchre tried to paint the corner and missed. So yeah, she's thrown that 3 or 4 times where she's kind of latching onto it. Some maybe a riser that she's trying to throw, but
can see a big smile there from her catcher, Chloe Ray.
Good take there by Conrad. That's been a pitch he's called a strike a little bit tonight, so that's a tough take.
Two. Swinging away, that's fouled.
I cannot tell you, after the 4 years of being in this press box, watching my daughter play, how many balls end up in the backyards over there, and they never get thrown back. It's just an abyss.
Black hole.
Yeah, well, many lawnmowers have been damaged, and I'm guessing it's the price they pay. But yeah, don't see many thrown back over.
They're just burned every night after the game.
Gets a little noisy over here.
Out on the pit.
That's right.
Full count to Conrad. She's swinging hard.
Wow. Chata. Nice move by Coach Hickey. I mean, deep knee bend, and it was quick about it. Got to keep your head on the swivel.
She was excited about that contact.
Yeah, I love that contact. She didn't want to hit it right at her, though.
Conrad swinging again. That's popped straight back, right
here.
above us.
Yeah. No chance to catch that one. Lady
Cat's going with the blue pants and white tops.
Yeah. with no number on the front, just the big Wampus cat.
That's my favorite visitor uniform for football. Conrad turning on one there, straight to the shortstop. That will end the 6th inning in order. Lady Cats 3 outs away from a win over Northside. 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Court.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Ferris Agency in Conway if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Attention, please. The news conference will start in mere moments.
Hi, welcome. Good day. I know you have lots of questions about the mysteries surrounding the new Ford Bronco.
We have questions. Over here.
I know you're excited about the new Ford Bronco. The simple answer is Smith Ford is here to help you order and build your new 2021 Ford Bronco.
Come experience Smith Ford's family customer service in Conway, exit 127, right off of I-40.
Top of the 7th here at Lady Cat Field. Conway 3 outs away from a 5-0 victory over Northside.
Will be a great way to send the seniors out on senior night.
Leading off for the Lady Bears, the first baseman, number 29, Keely Robertson.
Bottom of the order coming up for Northside. 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Let's just go in order.
Would love it.
Erickson just giving up 2 hits, 2 walks on the night, 6 strikeouts.
Good first pitch strike there, low, right across the center. It would have been tough to do anything with that, but she got the call. Really nice pitch.
Robertson gets a leadoff single here in the 7th. Gonna have a little bit of a change here. Runner coming in at first.
Number 28, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Running at first base is number 28, Kyra Boyd. And at the plate, right fielder number 13, Erica Johnson. Trying to get some speed on the paths.
Nice first pitch from Erickson.
Yeah, just on the black. Good frame there by Sage Teague, senior Sage Teague.
Johnson 0 for 2 on the evening with 2 strikeouts. She's swinging there, pop up to second base, and AK Bunting putting it away.
Good solid play by AK there. A lot of spin on that ball. Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Anna Hale.
Hale 0 for 1, reached on a walk on the top of the 5th. 4 straight balls.
Sage gets that one clean out of her glove. She might have tried to first base, but it didn't quite get a good clean handle on it. I like the fact, though, that Sage is always thinking about runners, keeping an eye on things, managing the field, being the captain. Nice pitch.
Erickson evens it up 1-1. jamming her there, and that's fouled off into Hell's face mask. That's why you wear them, huh?
That's the reason why. Mercy. Now, I've seen that in baseball where it's come up. It happens occasionally where it catches the top of the bat and comes straight up in the face because those guys don't wear masks. They wear that chin guard that comes out to the side sometimes. But none of them wear masks like that. That's a good thing she had it on. It came right up in her grill.
One, two. Jams her again. Almost the same exact thing.
I think it actually did hit her again. Wow. I mean, that's incredible. 2 pitches in a row, straight up underneath the mask.
Tough at bat here for Hale, and she's walked all the way down near third base, talking it over with her coach. Northside coached by David Little.
Tough at bat physically. I mean, you don't. Sometimes you metaphorically say,
yeah.
It,
What are the odds?
Yeah, back-to-back.
2 in a row. 1-2 again from Erickson. And that is fouled away.
Back near the concession stand. Back in the old days, that would have been a snow cone. Just saying.
A reminder: it is senior night. 3 seniors will be honored at the end of the game, and we will cover those proceedings. So don't turn off the TV or change the channel.
Yeah.
Or close YouTube.
Love the senior night.
Hell, just continuing to battle.
Everything coming back inside too. Bless her heart, she's not afraid to swing it. That's tough at bat.
Another 1-2, and that is going to be a single out in center. And they do get her out at second. What a throw from Sophia King.
Wow.
As Robertson was having to hold up a little bit. Wasn't sure if that was going to be caught by King. And
what a play.
She gets thrown out at second.
Big play, too, because now you got Kaylin Massey coming out. Now batting the pitcher, number 3, Kaylin Massey. Big play there by Sophia King. Gun from center field. Again, those are the dynamics in softball. You can get that thrown out there.
So 2 outs, 1 on for Massey.
Which is a big difference than having 2 on, 1 out. I mean, you can one swing and it's a 2-run ball game.
Massey 1 for 3 on the night. She is swinging deep there to center field. Sophia King puts it away. That is going to do it for the ball game. Lady Cats win 5-0.
Our final score: Lady Bears 0, the Lady Cats 5. Coming up, it's senior night.
Well, that was a fun one.
Yes.
Mr. Roach.
Love wins, love senior night. Love it when they come together like that. It's a great plan. They, the thing about it is that it looked tight early on. You went through the first 3 innings, no runs, really nothing really damaging done. And then all of a sudden you get 3 runs in an inning. You get capped off by a 2-run blast by your pitcher, Caitlin Erickson. And so really at that point, the whole game changed.
Erickson gave up 5 hits, 2 walks, struck out 6. Complete game shutout. 13th win of the season for Erickson.
Great job all around too. And again, don't discount that last play by Sophia King. Really good play at center field. 2 on, 1 out versus 1 on, or 2 on and 1 out. So really, really good job by Sophia there.
three seniors going to be honored tonight. Allie Hall, Sage Teague, and Harper Sobel, the manager.
Yeah. What they'll do, it's a normal protocol. It's kind of a thing, tradition they've had where they celebrate each senior, have them walk down the third base line with family members, and get a chance to get some gifts from their teammates, hugs all around from all the coaches. Could we have the seniors and their families to third base, please? Coach Chada giving me corrections on the air.
And
Coaching hasn't stopped.
No.
And cost of, okay. I think it was.
Left to you, Coach.
Tim getting some.
Well, I mean,
some light coaching.
It's like I'm back. It's like I'm back here again, for real, all the time. Let Coach Hickey get back out there, and we'll celebrate the three seniors. 2 senior players and 1 senior manager. Get a chance to meet Harper here in a second. I'll wait for the high sign from Coach Hickey, because if I don't, then it's a trouble. Let's introduce our seniors tonight. First up is senior Allie Hall. Allie's being escorted by her dad, Michael Hall, and her sister, Michaela Hall. Allie has been a member of the Lady Cats softball team for 4 years, and she is a 2-year letterman. She plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas in the fall and major in education. Her greatest softball memory is beating Cabot at their home field and breaking their undefeated conference record just last week. If she could pass along one thing to her classes below her, it would be to believe in yourself and your team, push each other to get better. We could never be as good alone as we are together. She says she's enjoyed her time with all of you guys, and I will always have your back. That's senior Allie Hall. Next up is senior Harper Sobel. Harper is being escorted by her parents, Ken and Susan Sobel. Harper has been a member of the Lady Cats softball team for 2 years, and she is a 2-year letterman. She plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas in the fall and major in science, technology, engineering, and math. Her greatest softball memory is every single time Caitlin Erickson laughed at her horrible, horrible jokes, and I bet money she'd be laughing right now. I always have a good ego booster in her. One thing she'd like to pass along to her teammates: never stop working for what you want, never stop fighting for who you are, and above all, never stop doing what you love. That is senior Harper Sobel. Finally tonight, senior Sage Teague. Sage is being escorted by her mother, Holly Kosover, and her father, Jeremy Teague. Sage has been a member of the Lady Cat softball team for 4 years and is a 4-year letterman. She plans to attend Pulaski Tech Culinary Institute in the fall and major in culinary arts. Her greatest softball memory is defeating Cabot 2-1 her senior year. If she could pass along one thing, it is real hard work will always pay off some way in life. Never let yourself settle, and always keep working. That is senior Sage Teague. Once again, our seniors, Allie Hall, Harper Sobel, and Sage Teague. Congratulations, ladies.
Sage Teague got things going for the Lady Cats back in the 4th with an RBI double. Scored Allie McMillan. And Caitlin Erickson finished things off with a 2-run home run.
Yes.
3-run 4th inning.
What a gift to your seniors.
I know.
And to yourself.
And to yourself. And Lady Cats added another 2 in the 5th. For the 5-0 win over Northside, Lady Cats will finish the season on the road over the next 2 weeks. Finish the regular season. Currently in that 3 seed out of the Central.
Maybe a chance, an outside chance, maybe to make that number 2 seed. Got to hope for that. That'd be a great spot. But again, something that these young ladies deserve. They've worked hard. They're young. They're learning as they go. What a great time to be playing for them. They're finding ways to win.
Lady Cats now 17-6 overall, 8-3 in 6A Central standings. And man, what a pleasure for us tonight to be able to do this. Our final spring sports special. Finishing things off with softball here and finishing things off with a win.
Yeah, great job by the young ladies tonight. Also, big thanks and shout out to Coach Hickey and Coach Kuhn for all the information and helping us get set up here to bring this coverage for you tonight. Great showing by your Lady Cats this evening.
On behalf of John, Maggie, Ryan, Jeff Matthews helping us get that beautiful center field shot.
Love it.
Looked great. He's Tim Roach. I'm Levi Gilbert. That's going to do it for tonight. Big win for your Lady Cats. We'll see you next time.